Alright, before we get into this kind of lore explained video for Faldorn, I just want to touch and put a little disclaimer on the fact that this character, her origins, have a lot of dark implications that might disturb or upset younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Faldorn Dreadwolf Herald is a 3-mana summoner and is a hybrid card of mana colors green and red, and is a legendary creature human druid. Whenever you cast a spell from exile or land enters the battlefield under your control from exile, create a 2/2 green wolf token creature. Discard a card, exile the top card from your library, you may play it next turn. With flavor text that reads, "Cities are a blight on the beauty of nature." She's also a 3/3. Faldorn leads a militant select known as the Shadow Druids. The Shadow Druids believe that the natural world and civilization exist in a state of perpetual war. Cities, roads, and towns press eternally against the borders of the wilderness. Left unchecked, civilization clear-cuts forests and transforms verdant meadows into tightly controlled farmland, and shackles and slays animals that fall into its clutches, without any equally aggressive and continuous, unpromising response. The natural world's days are numbered. Faldorn sees herself as the response to this oppression. Adopted by the Shadow Druids as a young child, Faldorn has been thoroughly indoctrinated into the beliefs, and now she leads them as they fight to push back civilization's relentless march. Faldorn is unyielding, and her beliefs in helping adventurers if doing so furthers her goals, but instantly turning against them if they oppose her aims. With her dread wolves, horde beasts driven by vengeance at her side, Faldorn is a potent ally and deadly enemy. Now, when we start to dig a little deeper and look for more meaning within the lore for Faldorn written by Jason A. Engel, we start to see far darker things manifest for her character. We know that she is a valued member of the Shadow Druids, but she was also indoctrinated into the Shadow Druids, who appear at this point very cult-like, and that the Shadow Druids like to go and kill entire civilizations of humans that venture too close to the borders of the forest, which leads to why this is all dark. I believe that Faldorn, before becoming a member of the Shadow Druids, had her own life, maybe even a family, even for just a small part of her life, because remember, she was just a kid when she got indoctrinated. But what I think happened is extremely dark. The Shadow Druids were killing these people that were getting too close to the forest, and they were incursioning on their land. And one of these groups of people were Faldorn's family, and I guess her village, which were all murdered ruthlessly and slaughtered by the Shadow Druids. And Faldorn was the only survivor, and she was quickly indoctrinated into the Shadow Druids. Being a young child and having suffered such a emotional loss would have made her more easy to prey on for her indoctrination. Indoctrination usually refers to basically the premise of mind-fucking somebody into your service, or essentially through torture or other means, even drugs. So things get really dark for Faldorn, but whatever she was before becoming part of the Shadow Druids is gone. She is now a ruthless and unyielding member of this ongoing war between the wilderness and civilization. Humans she might have known and even been friends with in her past, she now only sees as parasites, something that needs to be purged from the land in order for the beauty of nature to be preserved. Also, it would seem that she possesses some kind of magic. She seems to have glowing green eyes in her artwork for Faldorn Dreadwolf Herald. She shares the same glowing green eyes that her Dreadwolves have, which leads me to believe that she might have actually gained access to a magic which allows her to be connected with nature and even the very animals that she allies herself with and considers friends. And the glowing green eyes is something that she doesn't always have. Because if you look at the artwork displayed on the life counter that you get when you purchase Exit from Exile, which is the commander deck that has this character, she does not have the glowing green eyes, just looks regular. Like she has the regular eyes, she's petting her wolves, everything looks fine. So my guess is that she can actually use this magic to tap into animals and maybe even nature itself. With that bringing an end to the video, let me know if you guys actually own Exit from Exiles and what you guys think about Faldorn and her very dark and cryptic lore. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.